The snow moon of February 2026 is not merely an astronomical event. For the chosen ones, it represents a profound spiritual activation that resonates on multiple levels simultaneously. This full moon is uniquely potent because it occurs at a time when cosmic energies align in a rare configuration, amplifying the natural cycles of release, renewal, and awakening. Those who are sensitive to spiritual currents, those who have been on a path of inner growth, and those who have felt an unexplainable pull toward higher truths will find themselves experiencing shifts that are subtle at first, but gradually intensify until they can no longer be ignored. This activation is deeply personal, yet it also carries a collective element, influencing not only the individual but the broader energetic field in which the chosen ones operate. The changes triggered by the snow moon are not random, they follow a precise spiritual pattern designed to awaken latent potentials that have been dormant, waiting for the right alignment to be fully realized. For many, these changes may manifest as a heightened sense of awareness, a sudden clarity in areas of life that have long been confusing or clouded, or an intuitive knowing that bypasses the logical mind entirely. It is as if a switch has been flipped, revealing layers of reality that were previously obscured, and allowing the chosen ones to perceive their path with renewed certainty. Physically, emotionally, and spiritually, the body-mind complex responds to the snow moon's energy in ways that can feel both exhilarating and challenging. Some may notice shifts in sleep patterns, vivid dreams, or heightened sensitivity to the energies around them. Others might feel waves of emotional release, confronting old wounds or unresolved feelings that demand attention and integration. These experiences are part of the preparatory process, clearing the old to make space for the new. It is not uncommon for chosen ones to experience moments of restlessness, anxiety, or deep reflection during this time, as the moon's influence stirs the subconscious and brings hidden aspects of the self to the surface. This process is not punitive, rather, it is a form of spiritual refinement, akin to polishing a gem until it shines with its full brilliance. The 8 major spiritual changes triggered by the snow moon are multifaceted, touching on areas of life that encompass personal growth, purpose, relationships, intuition, and energetic alignment. Each change is designed to recalibrate the individual's frequency, aligning them more closely with their higher self and the divine plan that has always been present, even if it was not consciously recognized. The first significant shift involves a deepening of intuitive faculties. Chosen ones may find themselves receiving guidance in unexpected ways through dreams, synchronicities, or sudden insights that seem to arrive from outside their conscious reasoning. This intuitive expansion is not simply a mental exercise, it is a full-body experience, where the heart, mind, and spirit operate in harmony to decode the subtle messages of the universe. The snow moon acts as a catalyst, accelerating the development of these faculties and pushing the individual to trust the inner voice above external influences. This trust is essential because the activation of the 8 spiritual changes cannot occur fully without the willingness to surrender to what is being revealed. A second shift involves the clearing of energetic blockages. Many chosen ones carry imprints from past experiences, intergenerational patterns, or unresolved karmic cycles that subtly influence their behaviors and perceptions. The snow moon brings these imprints to the surface, illuminating where energy is stagnant or misaligned. This process may manifest as physical sensations, emotional turbulence, or unexpected events that compel the individual to address and release old patterns. The goal of this clearing is not merely to alleviate discomfort, it is to restore balance to the energy system, enabling the individual to operate at a higher vibrational frequency. Simultaneously, the snow moon initiates a recalibration of purpose. Many chosen ones have felt a subtle call toward a greater mission or life path, yet uncertainty or self-doubt may have obscured the clarity of this calling. Under the influence of the full moon, the purpose becomes more visible, illuminated by the heightened energies and spiritual alignment. Opportunities, people, and circumstances begin to converge in ways that support the awakening process, guiding the chosen ones toward actions that are aligned with their highest potential. This recalibration is deeply transformative because it shifts the focus from external validation to inner alignment, from following societal expectations to honoring one's unique spiritual journey. Another aspect of the snow moon activation is the amplification of emotional intelligence. The chosen ones may experience an increased sensitivity to the emotions of others, as well as a heightened awareness of their own emotional landscape. This does not necessarily mean emotional instability, rather, it is a refinement of perception, allowing the individual to navigate relationships with greater empathy, discernment, and authenticity. Emotional experiences that were previously confusing or overwhelming can now be understood as messages, guiding the chosen ones toward healing, connection, and compassionate action. In addition to these internal shifts, the snow moon influences external manifestations. Chosen ones may notice synchronicities, coincidences, or signs that confirm the alignment of their path. These manifestations serve as validation, encouraging continued trust in the awakening process. The energy of the moon acts as a bridge between the seen and unseen, connecting the individual to higher guidance, ancestral wisdom, and universal support. By paying attention to these cues, the chosen ones can navigate the spiritual changes with greater clarity and confidence, knowing that each step is guided and purposeful. Overall, the snow moon of February 2026 is a transformative event that catalyzes profound spiritual growth for the chosen ones. Its 8 major activations touch every layer of being, from the physical and emotional to the mental and spiritual, fostering alignment with higher truths and the individual's divine purpose. Those who embrace the shifts, remain open to guidance, and trust the unfolding process will experience a deepening of awareness, clarity of direction, and an awakening that resonates far beyond the immediate lunar cycle, setting the stage for continued evolution and spiritual empowerment during the snow moon of February 2026. One of the most profound spiritual shifts for the chosen ones is the awakening and amplification of intuition and inner clarity. This is not a casual or surface-level enhancement, it is a deep recalibration of perception, a refining of the senses that allows individuals to access truths that were previously hidden or obscured. For many, life has been filled with uncertainty, confusion, and moments of doubt, where decisions felt heavier and directions unclear. The snow moon acts as a catalyst, gently but insistently drawing the chosen ones toward inner knowing, toward the kind of clarity that bypasses external reasoning and touches the core of one's being. The heightened intuition experienced during this lunar event manifests in a variety of ways. Dreams become more vivid and symbolic, sudden insights arise without apparent cause, and synchronicities begin to align in patterns that cannot be ignored. It is as though the universe itself conspires to communicate directly, and those who are attuned recognize the messages immediately. This activation is particularly important because it empowers the chosen ones to navigate the 8 major spiritual changes with awareness, discernment, and alignment, ensuring that each shift contributes to long-term growth rather than confusion or fear. The awakening of intuition during the snow moon is not simply about perceiving future events or predicting outcomes, it is about understanding the subtle energetic layers of reality. Chosen ones begin to feel the underlying currents of situations and relationships, noticing when something resonates with their highest truth and when it does not. This clarity allows for decisions to be made from a place of alignment rather than habit or external expectation, a shift that can fundamentally change the trajectory of one's life. For those who have previously felt disconnected from their inner guidance, this period may feel intense, even overwhelming, as the veil lifts and previously hidden patterns come into view. The chosen ones may find themselves re-evaluating long-held beliefs, questioning relationships, or reconsidering life choices in ways that feel sudden but are, in reality, the result of deep energetic shifts. The clarity that arises is not fleeting, it is a durable and integrative process that reshapes perception and strengthens the capacity to trust one's inner voice. Emotional sensitivity is closely tied to this intuitive awakening. As the chosen ones attune more deeply to their inner guidance, they also become increasingly aware of subtle emotional cues, both within themselves and in others. This heightened sensitivity can be transformative, providing insight into the motives, intentions, and energies of those around them. At the same time, it can feel intense, as unresolved emotions or suppressed feelings may surface for acknowledgement and release. The snow moon encourages this process, highlighting the importance of self-reflection and emotional honesty. By engaging with emotions rather than resisting them, the chosen ones gain clarity about what is authentic and what no longer serves their growth. This emotional discernment is a critical component of the spiritual changes underway, as it allows for deeper alignment in relationships, personal choices, and the pursuit of one's higher purpose. The snow moon's influence on intuition also extends to creativity and problem solving. Chosen ones may find solutions to challenges that have lingered for years appearing suddenly, almost effortlessly, as their mind aligns with higher wisdom. Ideas that once seemed impossible or unattainable now take shape clearly, guided by insights that are intuitive rather than purely logical. This process often feels like a co-creation with the universe, a dynamic exchange where the chosen ones are both receivers and active participants in the unfolding of their reality. The clarity that accompanies these intuitive bursts enables decisive action, which is crucial during a period marked by 8 major spiritual changes, as indecision or hesitation can slow the integration of the shifts. Another critical aspect of the snow moon awakening is the strengthening of inner discernment. Chosen ones may find themselves more acutely aware of energies, influences, and intentions, both visible and hidden. This discernment acts as a protective and guiding force, helping to navigate situations with wisdom rather than fear or impulsivity. It is a skill that requires trust, patience, and practice, but the snow moon provides the necessary energetic support to deepen this capacity. Over time, the chosen ones learn to differentiate between guidance coming from the higher self, past conditioning, and external distractions, creating a framework for clear, aligned decision-making. As intuition and inner clarity expand, so too does the ability to recognize and release what no longer aligns. The snow moon illuminates areas where life has been operating out of alignment with higher truth, whether in personal habits, relationships, or thought patterns. The chosen ones are called to observe without judgment, understanding that awareness itself is the first step toward transformation. By embracing this clarity, they are able to let go of what is unnecessary, freeing space for growth, purpose, and deeper spiritual connection. This process may be accompanied by moments of reflection, solitude, or meditation, as the inner voice becomes more audible and the external noise fades into the background. Ultimately, the awakening of intuition and inner clarity under the snow moon of February 2026 represents a pivotal turning point for the chosen ones. It is a recalibration that touches every aspect of life, from emotional intelligence and decision-making to spiritual awareness and alignment with purpose. Those who are receptive to these energies find themselves guided with increasing precision, able to navigate the 8 major spiritual changes with confidence and insight, and to step into a deeper understanding of themselves and their role within the larger cosmic tapestry. The clarity that emerges during this period is not temporary, it is an enduring foundation upon which continued spiritual growth, empowerment, and alignment are built, allowing the chosen ones to move forward with trust, discernment, and an expanded perception of reality. The snow moon of February 2026 is not only a symbol of cosmic beauty, for the chosen ones, it represents a profound acceleration of spiritual transformation that deeply affects relationships, purpose, and connection to higher guidance. This lunar event triggers shifts that ripple through every layer of life, offering opportunities for alignment, awakening, and growth that have been long awaited. The energies of the snow moon are particularly powerful because they do not work superficially, they penetrate the subtle layers of consciousness, activating dormant aspects of the self and revealing truths that were previously hidden. For the chosen ones, these changes manifest in ways that feel both personal and universal, touching the internal landscape of thought, emotion, and intuition, while also influencing external circumstances and interactions with the world. What unfolds during this moon is a recalibration of perception and alignment, encouraging a deeper understanding of purpose, clarity in relationships, and an attunement to higher guidance that can be experienced in ways that are transformative, lasting, and deeply meaningful. One of the most noticeable shifts during the snow moon is in relationships, both with others and with oneself. The energies of the moon illuminate patterns, dynamics, and connections that have been operating unconsciously, allowing the chosen ones to perceive the true nature of their interactions. Friendships, romantic partnerships, family ties, and professional relationships may all be called into focus, revealing which connections are supportive of growth and which are misaligned or draining. This is not a period for reactive decisions, but for clarity and conscious choice. The chosen ones may feel drawn to release relationships that no longer serve their higher path, while deepening bonds that resonate with authenticity, trust, and mutual alignment. The moon's influence encourages honest communication, compassionate boundaries, and a recognition of the subtle energies exchanged between individuals. In some cases, old relationships may be healed, old grievances forgiven, and patterns that have caused repeated challenges transformed through awareness and conscious action. Purpose, too, becomes a central focus during this lunar activation. The snow moon acts as a clarifying force, bringing into sharp relief the path that aligns with the chosen one's highest potential. Many may feel a sense of urgency or a sudden pull toward endeavors, projects, or missions that reflect their spiritual calling. This awakening of purpose is not necessarily a dramatic or immediate shift in life circumstances, rather, it is an internal realignment, a heightened awareness of what truly matters and a willingness to pursue it with intention. Opportunities that once seemed coincidental now appear meaningful, guiding the individual toward actions and choices that resonate with soul-level alignment. The clarity of purpose that emerges under the snow moon empowers the chosen ones to step into their spiritual authority, make empowered decisions, and act from a place of authentic intention rather than obligation or external expectation. Connection to higher guidance is another significant shift during this full moon. The chosen ones may find themselves more attuned to the subtle signals of the universe, whether through synchronicities, intuitive nudges, or direct spiritual experiences. This connection is strengthened by the moon's energy, which acts as a bridge between the material and spiritual realms, enhancing perception and communication with higher intelligence, spirit guides, or divine energy. For those who have been seeking confirmation, reassurance, or alignment in their spiritual journey, the snow moon offers unmistakable signs and validations that encourage trust and confidence in the unfolding path. The heightened attunement allows the chosen ones to make decisions with greater insight, approach challenges with discernment, and navigate life with a sense of purpose and clarity that transcends ordinary perception. The interplay between relationships, purpose, and higher guidance during this period is profound, as each element reinforces and supports the others. Strengthened relationships create space for authentic expression and growth, clarity of purpose informs decisions that align with the soul's calling, and connection to higher guidance provides support, insight, and direction throughout the transformative process. The chosen ones are invited to observe and integrate these dynamics consciously, recognizing that the changes are both internal and external, and that each shift is an opportunity to embody a higher state of awareness. This integration requires patience, trust, and commitment, as the process can feel intense, fluid, and sometimes disorienting, particularly as old patterns are revealed and replaced with new, aligned energies. Emotionally, the snow moon encourages balance, awareness, and authenticity. Chosen ones may experience heightened sensitivity, not only to their own emotions but also to the energies present in their environment. This amplification provides insight into what is harmonious and what is misaligned, guiding decisions in relationships, career, and personal growth. Emotional clarity also allows for the release of old wounds, unresolved patterns, and suppressed feelings, facilitating healing that is both deep and lasting. Through this process, individuals are able to step into a more empowered version of themselves, one that operates from alignment rather than reaction, from presence rather than attachment. Spiritually, the activation of these energies marks a turning point in the chosen one's journey. The snow moon supports the embodiment of higher truths, encouraging alignment with soul purpose, energetic integrity, and spiritual authority. This is not a superficial awakening, It is a holistic transformation that affects thought patterns, emotional responses, actions, and interactions with the world. Those who are receptive to these energies will notice a shift in perception, a deepening of insight, and a heightened ability to discern what aligns with their highest good. The activation provides tools, signals, and confirmations that support the integration of these changes, helping to navigate the spiritual landscape with clarity, wisdom, and trust. Ultimately, the snow moon of February 2026 acts as a catalyst for transformation in relationships, purpose, and connection to higher guidance. It illuminates what has been hidden, clarifies what is essential, and strengthens alignment with higher truths. The 8 major spiritual changes it triggers are interconnected, each supporting the other, and together they create an environment for accelerated growth, awakening, and embodiment of the Chosen One's highest potential. Those who embrace this period with openness, awareness, and trust will experience a profound recalibration that resonates through every layer of their being, offering a foundation for continued spiritual evolution, empowerment, and alignment.